In the darkest days of segregation, during a time where the wickedness of Jim Crow blocked out the southern sun, Collins Chapel Connectional Hospital was a bright light of health, hope, and honor for generations of African Americans in Memphis, Tennessee, and beyond. Originally located at 416 Ashland Court, Collins Chapel Connectional Hospital was founded by the Martin brothers and members of Collins Chapel Christian Methodist Episcopal Church, the eldest African American church in the city of Memphis. And in 1910, the members of Collins Chapel Church recognized the need to develop a small, regional African American hospital that can treat the people of the community. As members of Collins Chapel CME Church, the Martin brothers were not only instrumental in establishing the Connectional Hospital, but among other accomplishments, they owned the Memphis Red Sox Negro League as well as the baseball team stadium. Dr. W.S. Martin served as the hospital's first president and was its longtime superintendent. Before the hospital opened, some men and women were treated in the homes of Collins Chapel CME Church members. In the summer of 1945, Dr. Martin initiated a $250,000 fundraising campaign to build a new hospital. By July of 1945, he wrote a letter to CME Bishop C.H. Phillips saying, "You, being a physician, know and realize what a handicap the colored nurses and physicians of this country and in the South are up against. For we are segregated against the whites in school. We are really in need of a new colored hospital for doctors and nurses. We can all see the need of the first-class hospital where doctors and nurses can be trained in a first-class way, so they can in turn help the sick and wounded of our race." On May 22, 1954, Collins Chapel Hospital moved to the Hospital District of Memphis on 418 Ashland Street, taking ownership of the new property, which was given through a ceremony on its front steps, as Bishop J. Arthur Hamlet of Kansas City, then Senior Bishop of the CME Church, accepts the keys. M.A. Lightman was the chairman of the building committee at the time, presenting the keys while the committee counsel, John Locke, watched. This effort was led by the CME College of Bishops in a total nationwide effort. This was a major advance for the church. The hospital had 75 beds to care for patients. Collins Chapel Hospital went on to become one of the premier training hospitals for African American nurses. This was during the period of racial segregation in Memphis and served many African Americans until the 70s. In 2010, under the leadership of Senior Bishop L.L. Reddick III and Dr. William George Board of Directors, with the support of many, the vision to revitalize Collins Chapel Connectional Hospital was underway, securing architects and contractors to lay the vision for this new project, which now has become a reality. In 2014, Bishop Henry M. Williamson Sr. was assigned to the First Episcopal District of the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. As the presiding prelate over the states of Tennessee and Arkansas, he rallied faith leaders of all denominations, city and state officials, members of the First Episcopal District, and the Connectional Church to launch a $3 million capital campaign which gave the startup monies to execute the rehabilitation of Collins Chapel Connectional Hospital and the building of a new wing. Bishop Williamson credits much of this success to the team that works diligently with him, particularly including the Collins Chapel Connectional Hospital Board of Directors and retired Senior Bishop William H. Graves, Sr. Collins Chapel Correctional Hospital has gained much support from civil rights activists and president of Rainbow Push, the Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson Sr. His support has been constant and consistent, making many trips to Memphis and Nashville in the last few years in support of the hospital. He has helped by raising awareness and funds towards this much-needed initiative. Presently, there are serious health disparities in the African American community that need to be addressed. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the Office of Minority Health, African Americans, in comparison to their Caucasian counterparts, are more likely to be uninsured, underinsured, as well as generally have higher rates of death due to heart diseases, stroke, cancer, and diabetes. Today, Collins Chapel Correctional Hospital is certified to be a 28-bed skilled nursing facility licensed by the state of Tennessee to primarily serve the needs of the African American community. Over 3/4 of the renovation inside and outside of Collins Chapel Correctional Hospital has been completed, with plans of full conclusion by the late fall of 2018.